Hi. Okay. I've let go of my anger. I've accepted that there's some things I just have to deal with. And technical difficulties appear to be my thing to have to deal with. So, yay. There's that. All right. Moving on. I'm not going to be mad. So while I was doing that, though, with my internet, like, I got an email. And this person basically sent me the clip that I played last night on stream, DeFango talking about Unirock. And this person says, a friend found it and sent to me to send to you. It's Unirock's background. He is a woman abuser. Some old people Uni attacked are coming back and opening their pages. Like, who the fuck had pages? And then some shit about nonsense, whatever, don't matter. Was that all of it, really? Oh. I know nonsense is a liar and trying to distract. Nonsense was the first pages that shared Letitia along with the Angel Crane page, Cartman Crane, whatever. And they're trying to get on YouTube now. I don't know I don't even know if they see. So I've never heard of so many of these things. I don't know if these are typos or what, but FU tragedy page. Okay. Anyways, I just thought that was interesting. And then they sent me a clip of the DeFango video from last night, which I'm sorry. If I don't know you really, or if I don't like explicitly trust you and you send me something to download, I'm not going to download it. I'll click on a link. I'm an idiot like that, whatever. But if you have something to send me and we don't know each other, please try to put it like on a Google Drive or something, and send me that link, or you can even upload it to YouTube as unlisted and send me the link that way. That I would much rather prefer, to be honest. And then I would gladly look at it, but I'm not going to download things. So, but I can tell by the preview image that that's what it is. It's the DeFango video. So I don't think I need to download it anyways. And it's only 41 seconds long. The video I played was like 2 minutes long, so it's got to be part of that. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. So I picked like 2021 December. Whatever, no matter. Okay, so let me do that, and then I'll try this shit again. Yeah, I'm just gonna get right back into things. I don't want to take up more time or whatever, because I feel like there's so much of my streams are like dead air or whatever, because I'm just constantly trying to figure shit out, which I know is annoying. I get it. It is, but give me a break. So here we have, I was reading this before we left. Where he came from is unknown. You get miss. Okay, yeah. So we read that. So in the comments here, I think is where we left off. Yes, it is where we left off. Right here. Yay. Good luck, buddy. So 16 replies. Looks like she's been making money since 2021. Oh, Jesus, that's someone's address. I don't want to fucking. What are you people crazy? Holy shit. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think I'm kind of really one of the more liberal ones when it comes to what constitutes doxing. But just some people are fucking crazy. Yeah, he's not my PI, but he is one. If this guy is a PI, then he is not very good at his job, considering he has numerous charges of stalking and harassment. The post didn't say he was your PI. Yeah. If he has numerous charges of stalking and harassment, then he's not a PI, because he would have a license to stalk and harass more, or at least stalk anyways, probably. And if he has a license to stalk, he's not going to get he's not going to get arrested for it. But if he has a record, he's not a fucking PI. Pretty sure that they don't just, like, most states don't go around letting people with records like that become PIs too. Just saying. right. Again, I don't even know what I'm reading half of here. I'm just looking to see where the fuck all this came from, because this, I don't know. Something's off when I look at this, and when I watch and I listen to it. And even with Unirock, even though he's been around like forever, but for the past couple of years, like, he's been off. I think he's been different than whenever I see older shit from him. It's not the same Unirock that I've seen and become accustomed to since I've been around. It's almost like two different people. It's almost like he had a stroke or something and just adopted a new personality or something. I don't know how else to explain it, but he's just different. And this whole thing here with nonsense and everything, like, none of this feels organic to me. And I'm just trying to figure out, like, why that is. So anyway, CMC is trying to apply for a trademark for her CMC Life moniker through the, okay. Please do your research, people, on who these individuals are that are trying to profit off CMC's victims. EL. Oh, Eric. Okay. EL, why don't you explain to the class about your child endangerment, theft, multiple harassment, stalking charges? Seriously, why are so many of you following these people blindly? Someone sitting online trying to profit off of a scammer because they are seeing everyone else get a piece of the pie basically is telling you they are no different than the scammers they claim they are exposing. EL has a lengthy record with recent past 5 years issues. Stop giving these fools money. Gee, nonsense seems awfully fucking preoccupied and concerned about what everyone else is doing with their money and who's getting money. Like, why is she so obsessed with who's getting what money and who's giving what money? What the fuck? No one's money is her fucking business, really. Why does she feel like she needs to speak on this? That's strange to me. It really fucking is. Thank you, Lisa. Just Lisa. Thank you. Okay, I'm just making sure. I was expecting to come on here and just get my balls broken, but it would have been fine. But I'm glad it's not happening. Anyway, so there's a few comments here. So CMC, another group ran by a scammer / con artist himself. CMC will never see any punishment until these fools who are just as bad as her get out of the way. They make the awareness a muddy mess. CMC, the ultimate takedown. See, for me, I take more issue with how many people want to fucking take down other people. Like, why do people want to just take everyone down? Like, you don't have to like. I get it. People, you're going to disagree with shit. You may even emphatically disagree. It may even go against your own personal moral code. But if it's not against terms of service and it's not fucking illegal, then they have every right to be doing whatever it is you find so offensive. Anyway. So what do we have down here? RDC flying his flag of support for CMC, critiquing everyone that has a bigger platform than you, RDC, jealous that they have comments and views, and you only have a handful that watch you, but mostly to laugh. So, all right, let me get this straight. So she's against the CMC person or whatever, okay? All right. But she's out here attacking, going after anyone who's calling out CMC. Almost kind of like how she's now on YouTube out there going after and like trying to attack anyone who has been going after Katie, right? I mean, Molly Golightly, LB's been two of her biggest fixations. And I would say, as far as Katie goes, like, we all know that the thorn in the side LB has been for Katie. I find it funny, but I think we all do. But and then Molly, of course, pissed her off to no end. And then here's nonsense here coming after them. And here's nonsense going after the people coming for CMC. I wonder if there's anyone else with, any other people or that fit this pattern, I wonder. I don't know. Anywho, oh, here we go. Oh, gotta give a shout out to all the random fake accounts with wild names that are now following the page. How many fake pages can you find in the screenshot? So look at these. Okay. The people following the page or whatever. CMC, that life a scammer's tale is now following. Mama Khan's Needle Express one. Crystal's dirty fridge. That's funny. Blah blah. Any more? Blah blah. It's funny. They don't have to be fake though. I mean, I don't get it. All right. So then we have RDC flying the CMC towel again. Before you get triggered and start punching things again on live, which that was almost me about a half hour ago. I'll be honest. I'd maybe take a mental health break. If you believe that anyone that is involved in the CMC stuff is this almighty hacker like you are claiming, yet that person or people haven't used their skills to make CMC's profiles or cause issues, you definitely have lost it. If it's this easy to live it, or if it's this easy to live in your head rent free, trust and believe that people are going to stay right there. Wow. Okay. Which I gotta say, oh shit. All right. There's one thing that amazed me about Katie with the whole hacking claims of hers. She it was right around the time when she was on that one channel, Laughing in Disbelief, I think was the name of it, something like that. So it was right around the time where she's like, all of this is going to my attorney, all of it. We're gonna run what? Okay, we're gonna run the metadata. We're gonna find you or whatever. It was right around that time. She was claiming that somebody hacked into her Twitter and turned on the location preference, and then that was it. Like, think about it. If someone actually got into her Twitter and had control over the entire account, they're not really they're going to give that shit back. First of all, they're not going to just really dismantle it. They're not going to try and, I don't know, burn her or at least roast her, one or the other. They're just going to turn on location preferences, and all that does is just really say the city or whatever you're in when you're posting. It's not like it gives out your GPS coordinates or anything. I never understood that. If people have skills to hack like that, they're not going to, you're not going to have anything left. You're not. It's crazy. RDC has an obsession with making memes out of people. He's jealous of anti-stocks. Okay. I don't know who RDC is. Anyway, who's RDC? Does anyone know who that is? All right. Hi, chat. Hi. I'm here. Oh, what's that? Oh, Jackie Snotty, thank you for becoming a member. Hey, Claire. Hey, Jess. Hey, Dash Hex again. Hi. Hi, everyone else. It's been with me twice now, 3 times now. Hey, Greenworm. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Hey, Elizabeth. Hey, Flying Mom. I don't know if you saw last night in my video or my stream, I played a bit of, yeah, I did. Played a little bit of video, but these things that they that you sent. Thank you. They're awesome. I used a bunch of them today. All the cords and stuff behind my desk are all now nice and wrapped up, nice and neat. And yeah, I just like there's no cords now on my desk. Like they're all just in the back. They're all like nice and bundled. Mm-hmm. You saw it. Okay, thank you. Yay. Okay, good. Okay, so does anyone know who this RDC person is? Hey, DC. Oh, Ricky D. Clemens. Not sure how you spell it. Okay. So Ricky D. Clemens. So Ricky D. I have no idea who this is. I'll be honest. New guy in town taking. All right, so there's like several people with this name. I have no idea who he is. Okay, whatever. If he wasn't big enough to get some sort of bullshit right up in the first like page of results, and I'm not looking further. Unrelated. Sent the DM with a Discovery Plus thing. Oh yeah, I saw that. I have no idea. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, the whole like documentary that Katie was allegedly working on or claims to have been working on had to do with 7M. And I know that I guess I don't know this. I didn't see it, but I'm told that she posted something recently, like walking back from that, and it's about the Duggars now allegedly. I this is what I'm told. But that's bullshit because we all seen the mock-up storyboards she made for her documentary, you know, like as she was like proposing the idea, or she was a part of the team proposing the idea, whatever. Those were included in one of the filings by 7M. So for her to now claim that this is really about the Duggars is bullshit. So okay, all right, get out of there. All right, back over to StreamYard. Okay, so back over to Facebook too. All right. RDC, I'll play some of your older content, or I'll play some more of your older content stalking women and how you discuss vile things about them. The message should be, if you go anywhere near RDC, please seek help from the health department immediately because he's got some green fluids. Oh my God. How old are you? RDC, we already know this is you. Get lost. I expose trash. And you are exactly that. I love how everything is the same as far as like the verbiage, the attitude, the that you sense from the text, even right down to the fucking emojis used. This is nonsense. This is all nonsense. I mean, we know that it's her first page or whatever, but she could have had other admins on the page. You know what I mean? But no, like this post here in particular, we know is fucking nonsense. It's crazy. Anyway. Anyone know these women he's speaking on? RDC is looking for you on his fake. RDC is looking for you on his fake. If so, what? I don't know what the hell that means. Just when I think RDC can't get any lower, he does. He just mocked cancer patients. Oh. Now, RDC thinks he's going to be the next DD and do some more parodies. I don't know who's DD. I don't. Okay. I'm going to ask a lot of questions. I don't know. And you think too, someone running a page who's trying to get exposure out or whatever on someone, or just bring attention to it, that they would be more informative in their posts here, and because a lot of people might come across the page and just be like, I can't follow this. This makes no sense to me. I'm out of here. But if you give them enough information, you're bound to hook some people in. But and now we're posting lives. Okay. I think I get the point. I think the rest of this is just all RDC. I think this started with CMC and then moved on to RDC. Okay, so let's scroll back up. Pick a new date. So what did I put in here this time? The first. All right, so we'll do 22 now. I'll do. Oh no! Wait a minute. No, I don't want that. We want to go back a little bit more. Do May 1st. Okay. So here we have Eric. I'm shocked you aren't back in my inbox making claims again. Too busy lying all over the internet. Goes off for no reason. Threats to come. Okay. Well, how's this going to pan out, I wonder? Whatever that is. Oh, wrong one. Duh. All right. Oh, who's this? Who did they arrest? Crystal Collins, whatever. Oh, is that what CMC stands for? Her initials? Now I kind of wish I didn't use my initials. I don't know. I'm kidding. That's got to be what it stands for, though, right? Yes, that's her. Okay. You can see our friend from Nonsense comment section is still sending me. Oh, really? Are they still in her comment section? Because I would think she would have taken care of that shit by now. I mean, that's just fucking. I wouldn't want someone like that hanging around my comment section if I knew about it. His page was Rick D Live or something like that. I never watched him though. Just remember the same people didn't like him either. Okay. Thank you. RDC is a predator. They were stalking anything. Okay. Okay. Nonsense is friends with Sydney, who was the ex of Erica's husband. I'm not sure that that's true about Erica's husband. Like, I can't look it up now. Shit. But I didn't think she got remarried. Because I found the one husband there that she, obviously, and wisely, I think, ditched. I didn't think she got remarried though. I don't know. I didn't really look that far. I did. I mean, it was easy to find the information. I just didn't really fucking bother to remember anything. Okay. Erica's trouble, I think. Okay. What's the KJ connection? See, that's the thing. this was what I'm trying to see if there's a pattern of. Like so far, from what we looked at, I think that there's a pattern, but there's only like 2 instances, maybe 3. So I'm not confident to rest on that. Just there being a pattern. But if it just sounds like that these pages get started, they're used in the name of someone, but then they end up working for that person. Like nonsense there. She came out first talking shit about Dre and everything. Then it's like she was working for Dre. Only she's not working against Katie, though. It's weird. But she's going after anyone and everyone that really shared their opinions on the Dre McRae situation. Like, it doesn't even matter if you did it loudly or if you did it often or frequently. If you at one point in time said, I don't know, I think Dre could have had something to do with it. If you even say that just once, the nonsense is remembering that shit and not letting you go on it. Like, she's holding people to task for it. Doesn't matter. I don't know. The whole thing just doesn't feel organic to me. And that's what I want to know, the connection. And I do think that there is a connection. And I do think that nonsense's involvement or our exposure to nonsense or whatever as of late, I think that it's due to a connection. What that is, I don't know. It could even be through Unirock. I don't know. Find it interesting that Becky was in Ohio when she had her pacemaker installed. How do you know that? Yeah, I don't. She's not from Ohio. I don't know. I mean, people go to Ohio? Like, really? I'm kidding. A little. I'm kidding a little. All right, let me go back to the page here. So, JT defending CMC's own actions looks like a clown. JT, seems to me you have an issue that the newspaper might have included you in an article in the past and are seeking revenge. Maybe you should do a 5-second Google search on your own name. Why? Now, is this person like any kind of like figure or whatever on social media, or is he just like a viewer or something of CMC's and now she's outing them? I mean, see, that's the thing. She hasn't just been talking shit about people who she deems as like shitty creators or creators of shitty character. Like, anyone who supported them as a viewer or even as a subscriber, like, there's like mental notes and shit being taken and it's being remembered, and she has I guess she has a right to do that or whatever. I mean, she's not breaking any laws or any rules, but it's fucking crazy, right? It's just fucking crazy. CMC used to have an affair with Jeff. I believe she still does for favors, of course. He's trying to protect her. She gets him pills, I guess, or drugs, and she does the same for him. I don't know what that is. Okay. Can you say petty? Don't do bad stuff. Okay. Some of you need to know facts before commenting on things. BT of the newspaper published a truthful story on the CS issue with CMC. She's heated and decided she would try to turn the tables, claiming that he shared her private photos with everyone when she admitted numerous times on live videos that she sold them herself. CMC is saying she's filing charges on BT, which is comical as there's so much evidence that her claim is untrue. I encourage you all that have seen the proof of her sending her own photos out to go over and let these locals know the truth. I'm curious, where's this go? Where's this link go? Okay. That's weird. What if I do this? I get rid of that and just the beginning part. Where's it go? All right, it goes to a Jeff Turner's page. Someone who has seemingly not really been on Facebook since 2020. Okay, at least not that I can see it with their posts. They have been. They're posting like not publicly. All right, so boycott the Breathed Advocate, stop the bully. The Breathed Advocate ran an old story about Collins being in court for child support offense this week. This comes the very next week after Miss Collins filed a criminal complaint on the owner of the whatever advocate, Bobby, for distributing her. Okay, sounds all. Oh, there's okay, Jeff Turner right there. All right. Everyone in this county knows how CMC is, and they all know she's sold her nudes. The post was made about BT's newspaper article as a political tactic. JT and B. Okay, whatever. Not for nothing. If she sold her nudes, then you got, I don't know who she is or whatever, but I mean, who the fuck pays for nudes these days? No one. So if you're able to sell your nudes, I don't know. I think it's kind of impressive. Not doesn't necessarily mean impressive like those nudes must be awesome, but I think it more or less speaks to someone's just ability to sell shit. Just, I mean, there's the internet. Who the fuck pays for nudes now? We've heard the same. We've heard. Okay, so this didn't age well, did it? Julie had posted. If I was going to make a page about that prick, I would have done it a long time ago when he threatened to delete people off his page, all because they were in our group and basically made people choose and try to be their dad. Oh my God. I can't believe this sentence was just read out loud. Then everyone has saw the real WC and everyone has basically turned against him. I don't know. I don't know who made this page, and I know it wasn't you, Kat, because you're not a liar like some, but whoever made it needs a damn reward for finally doing it. Should have been done a long time ago. Let them make a page about me that just moves them up higher in the most fake pages some idiot on Facebook has. I mean, isn't he supposed to? Okay, I can't read anymore. Interesting how people still want to claim these people are good people who wanted to spread awareness. So does that explain why RT was in cuffs the very early morning of their first protest? Never mind. I forgot. They did so much for awareness, like made an entire mockery of it. Again, see, here's the pattern. Now they're exposing this page is trying to highlight and call out and expose or whatever people who are trying to raise awareness, as she puts it. Again, even if someone does try to raise awareness and they're not doing it with seemingly like the best of intentions or whatever, that doesn't mean that some good still can't be done. It doesn't mean that they're not right with some of the things they say. For you to apply these purity tests to people calling out others or whatever is insane, because no one will ever pass all the purity tests ever. Why do you keep making noises over there? Talking to me? Yeah, you're making weird noises. You were. You distract me when you do it. So I thought we just had a talk. Jack Trilling. Okay, moving on. Yes, they are still running. They are still around running in the shadows of the awareness groups. Now she's mocking the awareness groups. But I mean, what the fuck is that? It has been a year since these cons made a way bigger mess out of awareness. All right, so I didn't go all the way back to. Okay, yeah, so now we're caught up there. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go to the beginnings of the whole Marvin thing. So we'll go to June. Go the last day of the month, 30th. So if you are blocked from her live, she's being streamed here for all. Okay. And anyone who continues to paint an ugly picture of another individual in order to justify whatever actions they may have taken is truly the guilty party. Okay. Whatever Vaughn's involvement with his mother and whatever disagreement they may have went through has nothing to do with the fact that she continuously made him ingest supplements. Okay, I'm not calling out the people commenting on this page, but I am going to read some comments to just they provide context. That's all, and like the whole I guess zeitgeist of the page maybe at the time. Because God forbid Andrea have to get up off her butt and go work for anything. She does the minimal. I don't know. I don't fault someone for that. I mean, if you can work smarter than harder, go for it. Okay, so I think it's time some truth comes out, but there won't be. Okay, where's this link go? A live watch party? Oh, clearing up rumors. Slave with Dre McRae. PayPal. Snow Bunny. Yada yada. There's a shitload of comments on that one. I'm not pulling them up. No, I know. When I said shitload of comments, I meant like the watch party link that it opened up in. Here, if anyone wants to check it out, I will provide that link here in the chat. So if anyone wants to pull it up themselves and check it out, feel free. There you go. She's got this page blocked, but it's live currently in her. It's hard to believe. Will you stop? It's so annoying. I know, but I can hear it. It's so annoying. It's hard to believe that bunch of these very same people, I don't care to know which ones or whatever, but it's safe to say that some people who followed this page in the beginning stuck around and flipped script right along with nonsense. So, but it's hard to believe though that most of these people, or so many of these people, just totally did flip their script like that. Yes, I said keep the Telegram one. All right. So exactly what happened to this guy to get him in a coma? She won't say. Do you know how long has he been in a coma? Well, then, without knowing that, what or why, and that it's true, I no longer trust people like that. Odds are she doesn't want to say because she doesn't want them to be found. What? Then she shouldn't be on social media begging for attention. No, I don't. I tried looking back to see why he was in a coma, and I gave up. In a more recent live, I heard her say that she won't say why he's in a coma. Just weird. Why couldn't she say? If she doesn't want people to think bad thoughts, then just say what happened. Maybe this is all fictional story. Anyone know this guy? He's in a lot of her videos and lives. He is her husband. He does have seizures. He is definitely in the hospital on life support. Yes, she said he's been having seizures for 2 years and been in a coma for a few weeks. I thought she said he got hurt at work. I don't know, but I don't believe she's scamming. He got a medical discharge from the Marines a couple years ago as he was having health issues, then started getting seizures. He was on prescription medication, but then she started on all this health and herbal medicines and got him off of his medications and said many times that she is her husband's doctor and healer, no one else. She sniffs chemicals out of whipped cream cans and both take a lot of herbal medicine, tea starting with K. In high doses, it can cause death, and also other herbal stuff. She said when she found Von, he had no pulse, so she did CPR until ambulance came, but she doesn't know how long his brain had no oxygen for. He's basically brain dead. I honestly think she's given him something, and that's why she won't say anything. She's also said the nurses won't let her be in his hospital room by herself, so that tells me they are thinking something is not right. Gee, can't imagine where all this misinformation came from, as Nonsense wants to put it, right? Like I'm pretty sure she came at Molly or someone or LB or something for the rumor, the lie that Dre couldn't be alone in the hospital room. Well, it's right here on your page, bitch. Just saying. So then, since he wasn't on seizure meds, he had a major seizure, most likely restricting oxygen to his brain. So that's why she doesn't want to talk about it. She basically killed. Oh, look at that. She didn't notify his family. They found out a couple weeks later on social media. She won't allow his family to visit him either. Oh, wow. Okay, what's that say? This is 30 weeks, okay? That's how old it. Okay, there we go. June 29th, 2022 at 8 p.m. That post, what does that say right there? She won't allow his family to visit him either. Okay. Thank you for taking the time to explain all that. I've only caught bits and pieces up till now. This sounds like a full investigation scenario. Had the doctor stated that he doesn't have brain activity? I'll bet because she caused this mess. Okay. Everyone, we are attempting to get this Marine story out even more than it is. Every share helps. Please share post we made on Von. Carmen won't rest till his family knows where he is and has. I think I read this one before. And has a chance to see him. I'll be focusing all my time on getting this out. We have been in touch with media outlets in Tucson who are doing their own research. I'm confident they will see the facts, and if they feel this is newsworthy, they will help. If I miss anything on these streets, please tag me. Coleman Marine family being denied visiting by bitter wife. Like I think I said last time. Boy, that's a headline right there. Yep. Oh, what's this? Where's this going? I'll go to a Carmen Crane post. All right, so if anyone wants to check out and see where that link goes, here's the link. All right. Next we have. Moving on. All right. This situation bothers me in so many ways. There's many things that don't make sense. The minor children in this story are being greatly affected and do not even look healthy either. I really hope something happens swiftly as V's family is being tortured daily, not even being able to see, touch, or even get answers about his condition. There's more pages and groups covering this topic currently. So if you just search her name or even V's, you'll find a ton of info. Please stop sending her money. So first, Nonsense was trying to tell everyone, don't send your money to Dre. That's what they're saying. Okay. What? Oh, okay. This is Letitia's profile link. Okay. All right. Why won't she let the family see him? I have only seen a few short videos. She's a different character, that's for sure. This all boils down to MGL, doesn't it? See, you notice here the difference, like 30 weeks, like this Patty one is from June 29th. And then this one here from Sarah, that's from August 5th. So, people were over here on this page commenting, trying to flip the script here too. Just, a month and a half later. The hospital said she couldn't keep them away from him. Okay. Next we have, who the F uses this as their name? is from June 20. Oh, we're going back now, June 26. So this is something different. Crazy Cat Lady's blog. Mischievous Slave. Evelyn Turner, who also runs a scammer group, who also uses her scammer group to get money for her cats and to push her hatred for people of color and homeless people. Here's her blog. Go way down to the end of 2019, then up from there. So maybe I read that wrong. Scammer group, I'm thinking a group that, I don't know, shares scammers information, goes after scammers, whatever. But maybe this post meant to as someone who has a group in which to scam from. Not sure. So CMC, this is not some sort of BDSM nickname she has or something. Not a racist thing, she says. She just wanted to clarify. Oh, this is some sort of BDSM nickname she has or something. Not a racist thing, she says. She just wanted to clarify. What the fuck? I don't get it. It's so weird. What is this? Okay, Sarah's Social Squad. Bro, well, I would. I got 5 cat kids, but that chick ain't right. But I take care of them all and don't ask for anything else too, just saying. Is this you also? Oh, okay, whatever. Okay. CMC Canada? Very strange, right? Going after another, or the cat lady still here. Like, why? Why are we going after the cat lady? I don't get it. I wasn't going to post these at first, but then I decided, what the fuck? Because let me first say, it's my job if this exposing scammers pays your bills. Or it's my job if this exposing scammers pays your bills. That's where you and I are obviously different. I'd never call this a job or collect money for posting facts on a page. If you run this page/group, why aren't you over there asking your questions? You came at me like you are professional and know what you are doing. Clearly, that's not the case. I called you on being insensitive about a situation that has nothing to do with anything but being a horrific tragedy. You double down. Timing is everything, and class intact are something at your age I think you'd have a grasp on. However, you don't. You instantly went with postings bullshit lies that I supported HR or anyone for that matter, and then you try to act like you've done anything for anyone in this situation. You haven't. You might be welcome other places, but you aren't here. I haven't blocked you as I think you're grown enough to realize when you worn out your welcome. Who cares how much people have sent that family? There's all sorts of costs beyond a funeral that they horribly are having to plan right now anyways, and that you want to go and act like a fool. Ask questions if you want, but learn that there's ways to ask questions and find answers without being a complete clown, starting with opening your eyes and ears and shutting your mouth. So from the sounds of it, it sounds like someone was like kind of remarking about another, I don't know, situation being sent money and having questions about that money, maybe even asking for transparency. And here's nonsense jumping all over them saying, you don't need to worry about that. Wow. Okay, and here we go with this. Glad to see the story getting the attention it needs. Thank you to the page below for taking this on. Is this the exposed one? Yeah. Yeah, these I went over last night, but I'll go through them again a little bit. I'm not going to get too crazy, I don't think, with him. But I don't see why we can't have a little bit of a refresher here of how Nonsense supported Letitia, the whole family, and even called and asked for people to help them financially. And I mean, they were so nice of her. So nice. I used to faithfully watch her years ago, but when she started getting money rolling in, her whole attitude changed. She became something else, but I had no idea it was this deep. I also hated when she would promote Kratom, telling everyone how great it is. It's not addicting. I was absolutely shocked she would tell people that when it is in fact addicting, you can have withdrawals after stop using it. This whole story really has uncovered a lot that was hidden for sure. What's done in the dark always comes to light. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it fucking does. So you don't have a past. So why would you want to cause her more grief while she is going through hell with her husband as sick as he is over her past? So much has happened in a healthy way for her whole family since this video. Why don't you post that? Wait, you think this is all just past events? Nothing happened currently? And sorry to disappoint you, but no, I don't have a past that includes anything like this. Healthy? How can you think that they look and are healthy? Do you know what a cult is? Really? In New Zealand, aerosols are now blocked. Okay. Or now locked away? That's crazy. Well, her husband currently lays in the ICU with a severe brain injury from something, but she's refusing to tell anyone what's the truth or allow his mom to even see him. There's Nonsense saying. Nonsense herself said this. She's refusing to tell anyone what's the truth or allow his mom to even see him. There's a lot going on here, but I pray his family gets answers and those kids are okay. She needs help and quickly. Agreed. All right. Who's she replying to there? Dawn? Okay, so what does Dawn say? Those kids are young, and if I were in her shoes, I wouldn't allow my kids to see their father like that either at that age. Why try and terrify children if you can prevent it? So much has changed with her since then. She has changed for the good since this. What's your explanation for her withholding him from his own family, his mom especially? Oh, but I thought that Vaughn was the one that withheld himself from his family. But here's Nonsense saying that no, Dre was behind all that shit. Oh, thank you.
I installed everything the right way. So
Okay.
all you have to do is go to Software Center and go to Updates.
Okay, all right.
So it'll actually stay secure.
All right, thank you. Linux has been a bit of an ordeal for me to learn. But no, I got it though. Okay, what's this? Okay, wait a minute. Let me read these. Yep. She was also one of the first makeup influencers I watched when I started Facebook. She has changed a whole lot. I haven't watched her in a while until recently. I've seen clips of V on life support and her not telling what actually happened other than just his injuries. I hope his family can get some peace and answer soon. Nonsense says, with him being military, I'm hopeful they can get help faster. Wendy says, let's only hope they can step in and take charge. She even said on one of her videos, she hasn't told the kids or his family everything going on with the severity of his injuries or what happened. She's hiding something, and it's not going to turn out good. It's crazy how I just started watching this again last week and felt something was wrong, and now it's on this page. LOL. Same thing with H. We must have common stuff on Facebook and have the same gut feelings. I laugh because so many of us do follow a lot of the same people and find out in random ways. I can't believe how bad this is. I just was looking at posts by pages and groups, and there's a video. I'll grab the link and post it below. It's disturbing to say the least. Can you see this? It's from a public group, so hopefully. And my gut has been really okay. I don't need to know about that. Yes, I see it. Very disturbing. Those babies, who knows what all they have been exposed to. This rabbit hole is deep. The amount of money I'm seeing she makes too is still making, and having her followers pay for everything is absolutely insane. Okay. Oh, okay. Nonsense says, this is her. Trust, I hadn't seen her for over 4 years, and she popped up when I was doing the HR exposure. I had to watch to see if it was her, too. That's when I learned V was in a coma. Nothing made sense until I started looking, and sadly, it all makes sense now. She's deep in a cult. Okay. There's so much with this, how she's treating Van's family, the health and well-being of the kids. She obviously addiction issues and so much more. My heart breaks for his family. Yeah, I don't think your heart broke for his family. That I'm not sure on the post I shared is from. Okay. But they would explain why Nonsense had all these questions about Katie, but didn't really have any questions at all about Dre. And just to be clear, of course, scammers are trying to cash in on a tragedy per usual. There's only one approved GoFundMe for this family. One, the family did not ask for anything, but people wanted to help. So don't say shit about the amount, because I'll start blocking folks. This is a real tragedy that is hurting a real family. If you want to trash the amount raised, do it elsewhere. See, when I read this originally, I thought it was about Don, whatever, the McCrae situation. But now I'm not so sure. Might have been about something else. Like that, whatever that is. I'm going to check chat again in just a second. So, all right. Luckily, the fraudulent GoFundMe got caught early on. Oh my God, I don't want to read about that. Okay, there's very few influencers on social media. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Update. Life has been super busy, but I guess since there's questions, I'll do a quick update of things I do know for sure. Yes, there is 100% an active investigation currently into HR and all the fraud. Cartman is posting updates too, y'all. That's thanks to nothing other than the amount of victims willing to come forward. Okay, I thought this was about something else when I skimmed it. I'm not an awareness page, y'all. Never have been, and I don't cover CMC either. Except random things from time to time. Crazy, but there's so many others to expose. I haven't checked a single message in days. Forgive me. I have a busy life, but I'll try over the next few days. If you have questions for me, yada yada. She's not an exposure page, but then why is she out here claiming to be exposure and shit? Whatever. Okay, I'm gonna check chat. Sorry, I know I've been ignoring. Let me check it on my tablet because I can see my name tagged. You can't see it over here on StreamYards. And I'm afraid to load the stream on my browser because I'm afraid it's going to crash. Okay. Oh, there's a tag. The weird names that Uni and Nonsense are giving people is strange and unserious. Do you know why they call you Elmo? They call me Elmo? I love that. I fucking love that. I don't care. I think it's hilarious. I like Elmo. I like it. It was on August 5th that Nonsense changed the page to the on the web page. Let's see here. So there's 2 pages under that name, first of all. Let me pull them each up. All right, so her main one, the one with like the tens of, or no, like 7 or 8,000 followers or something like that. That one, yeah, 8.5 thousand followers. This one was, so it was created June 10th, 2021. And let me get to the beginning. Okay. It was created June 10th. It was called CMC Protest Truths, Nonsense, and the Holler 2.0. August 5th is when she changed the name to Nonsense on the Web 2.0. So to answer your question, yes, it was August 5th. Jess, you're correct. On her other page, I'm not even sure. I'm sure I did check the transparency there, but I don't remember what it said. That was created July 23rd. And that's all there is. It was just created July 23rd, and it was called Nonsense on the Web. But she has the page is listed under gaming video creator. That's weird. And whereas the Nonsense on the Web 2.0, her main page, that's personal blog. And June 10th was her main page creation, and July 23rd. Okay. Anyway. I'm just going through chat here. I'm seeing if I'm tagged in anything. See if anyone had any questions that I missed. Good night, Kara. You're probably already left and went to bed, but good night. I'm seeing it now. Oh, I just saw it. Read a comment here. Where'd it go now? K Bear's mama says, EKC, that's a rabbit hole. Had to have been there. She's calling out a registered PED. That stands out to me because of something in her comments. I'll get to that in a minute or late in a little bit. What did you see there? Okay, so this was kind of like the Michelle Sebe gang up. I don't know. What? Okay. The Cleveland Clinic is in Ohio. Maybe that's why EKC. Nonsense there. Okay. All right. Let me get down here. Oh, thank you, Autistic Show. Hey, Al Capone. How you doing? I'm finally able to stream. I finally got shit working. Knock on wood. All right, I think I'm caught up here. I don't care. I still like the fact that they call me Elmo. I think it's funny. It's almost cute too. So yeah, I'm still sharing. Okay. He's so rude, people. Okay, who? All right. So I did June 30th there. We'll do July. Now here's where we come up on the page where there's a shitload of posts. So I'm only going to go a few days in advance here. We'll go up to July 5th. Oh, maybe there isn't. Oh, maybe it was the month of June then that they were posting about her. Maybe I'm thinking the other page. No, okay, June 29th is the last time they posted on the page. Okay, so nonsense was sent in inbox earlier today. I will be the first to admit I only know limited details of this story. My opinion is that she should not have ever involved CMC with her story. Never ends well. I'm not going to drop what all was sent to this page, as I do not plan on looking into the story, as it should not be mixed with anything else going on, CMC or whatever. With what someone's challenging someone's cancer diagnosis. What's wrong with people? This was sent to the page directly after we posted this. Okay. Honestly, Honestly, what's not in these photos is very bothersome and potentially damaging for anyone. I wanted you to know before someone else drops it, because it will happen if this is the direction is turned. Everyone knows this page to drop the records with truth, and I opted to not do that in this case because respect for you being a mom. Hopefully it resolves after you address them. My past, like nobody has a past. Send them to me then if it's so damaging. Allow me to see if you're not against me. Everyone has a past. You said this stuff was made up, so it's obviously you've already seen it. I don't pretend to know everything that is going on because I'm all over it, or I'm over it, all of it. But I feel like people know that jumping into bed with CMC is, yep. And sadly, there are many of them, makeup girls, etc., that have figured out how to gain attention. I mean, what is this went on for like 2 years or no, on this page, about a year almost, maybe, of her going after the CMC person. I'm not saying that CMC did or didn't warrant it. I know nothing about her. I don't really care. But I mean, like, she's actively here she started a page to actively have her taken down, I mean, it's one thing if you want to expose, shit things or whatever, but she's trying so hard to take her down. And then she's going after the people helping her to expose CMC to take her down. She starts exposing them. Like, does she just walk around like highly suspect of everyone and just paranoid that everyone's, I don't know, scheming to take everyone else down or something? Anyway. Where is it? Which one is this? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go and check out this page here. To 2022. I don't get this. June 30th. All right, so here, let me share this page. So this is nonsense on the web 2.0. Okay, so it is breast cancer, she's saying. Okay. I'm glad she's not saying that they're lying. That's good. All right. I want to see when she started posting about Dre on this page. So that's weird. She had older posts there. No, she doesn't. Now she does. Okay. Whoa, this is interesting. So here, the power of social media is amazing. Huge shout out to the Exposed and the Ultimate Deception Unmasked for being the first public pages I saw willing to cover this page. I went from being a concerned post by Elisa who shared Marvan's mom's post to being those pages dig in and deep dive to try and help that family. Yes, lots of pages are covering this because honestly, the more eyes, the better. But sadly, a lot will never give credit where it's due. Why are you so hung up on getting fucking credit? Thank you all for what you have done to get this case to where it is. And this was only the 11th. You're already bitching about credit. Also, thank you to all the YouTube channels for continuing to highlight this and demand justice. Thank you. Thankfully, people are hearing the pleas finally. I'm just reposting things I found interesting or things that I've seen asked several times, or numerous times. We all play a small part. Okay. So, but it says here this content is no longer available. So I just find that interesting. Why isn't the content available any longer? $6,000 times. What the fuck? This is so unbelievable. How can somebody do that? Well, today anything's possible. It's been a bit. What? So that's 20. It was on July 12th. Okay, I have no idea what that's about then, because the link's not there. Oh boy. Okay. I'm not going to pull up any shit here about the breast cancer thing because I don't want to. I'm going to get mad if I'm reading people like doubt this person. I don't even know who it is, but still. Oh, if you're curious who Heather is, go to the main page and scroll down a few posts. So she calls it the main page. Okay. Yeah. So. Amber D's Mafia has arrived in comments. Did you know that she actually used her story as a way to get other women to open up to her, and then just happened to use that very private information a couple of them had told her and throw it in her face? Wait, did you also know she did the same with a topic about addiction too? Maybe ask those around you and her supporters about this if you don't know, because if they are honest and were there, they'll remember a few times she's told very private info of others. You are blindly defending someone you really don't know, and defending her about things herself has admitted to doing. Like come on, open the eyes. You are correct. I do not know her in person, nor do I want to. I know many of her. A narcissist is a narcissist. Okay. She's talking about Dre. Okay. All right, I'm not going to play that. Oh my God. I'm going to absolutely though highlight that. Oh, that's some crazy shit. She didn't have a miscarriage. She absolutely, oh my God. That's horrible. All right, and here's where it looks like a lot of people start coming in and commenting. Videos from September 1st, 2021. This was posted on July 11th. So we know she was recording him at times without his permission. Proof posted on Without a Crystal Ball from a friend that D admitted that too. Notice in the videos, the phone is on her hip. Okay. So I wonder if that's the first time Nonsense shared anything of Katie's or. Oh boy. All right, I'm going to go ahead a little bit more. I want to see when the switch happened on Nonsense too. Let's start with the 20th. Those of you following the HR drama, look who's elbows deep in this case. Oh, what a fitting name, Karma. This is not shade to the creator. Karma is an alt, aka a fake for a lady who scammed a ton of people on false pretenses. Check out the main page for info. Oh, Karma's okay. Wait, what? Because I swear I've seen that name in her comment section, like all supporting of her and shit. Like that's weird. So now what? This picture she was calling out Karma Z Beach or whatever. Wasn't no something else beach that was in my comment section last night, wasn't it? I can't remember the name now. So Nonsense is saying Karma Z Beach is an alt name for someone who scammed a whole bunch of people in the community some time ago. Like, okay. Okay, so it says, here's my thing. All these signs or here's my thing. All these sites knew their criminal history and still went full force. And now some turned against her. Now she's posting criminal history and talking smack and got a refund from the GoFundMe. She knew what the history was. Why all of a sudden is she switching sides? Because she got hate for what she was saying to begin with. All of these people knew all the stuff before. I'm sorry. They're all making money for of it So they now have to, some people with the rating, they now have to spin a different story so they get more views because people's getting tired of hearing the same thing over and over again. Clearly, it's all about money to these ones, making profits off on, which is sad. Nonsense says, actually, I do not believe that anyone knew much truth in the start or even still now. Sadly, they keep on saying a lot of stuff, but there's absolutely no proof of anything in this case. Nothing. It's ridiculous. It's all about money to most of these reporting. The ones doing it for free, I feel, have the genuine heart in all of this. I wouldn't care who was making money off telling the story if there was any truth or transparency in anything, but there's not. Why are you guys picking on her? I don't get it. I'm lost. Huh. It's fucking funny. Carrie from YouTube. Okay. I gotta speak up on this. I feel it's only right. I can understand both sides in regards to the. Oh, okay, I'm not going to speak up on that, and not sure why she's speaking up on it. Really. If you disagree and think race should be hidden and ignored, please explain to me why. It shouldn't be. Holy shit, nonsense! And I might have agreed on something there. Okay. What? I shared this a few times, but a channel on YouTube suggested tonight that people contact these politicians or tweet them. Here's the list again, and at Arizona state executives. Like, why? Over this situation? I mean, what the hell? What are they going to do? All right. Please don't do any profile. She's telling everyone. Okay. All right, y'all, my fingers are twitching over here. I'm all for awareness being spread, especially in this case for the benefit of Marvan. However, I'm done acting like these YouTubers talking all this talk and fighting amongst themselves over unrelated BS have any more knowledge than anyone else on anything happening. All these updates to say nothing new or important. Y'all, Marvan has been laying there for 8 weeks and nothing has changed besides the internet is throwing out way too many episodes of ID Network and trying to make this into one of those episodes, which maybe it will be, but we don't know those things yet. To make the accusations and assumptions being made publicly is gross and potentially harmful. There's a man's life hanging in the balance and children. Yes, I'm mad hearing what the police report has now stated, and I have a ton of questions, but in time we will get that information, I'm sure. One of you sitting on that panel produced a video with a young child's face in the video, alluding to it being Dre's child, and it's not any relation to her even. Also, I tried to tell you numerous times in chats only to be blocked, so here we are. It's a follower's child, and a simple search would have confirmed that. Plus, there was many outright fabrications stated beyond just that photo in the video. Okay. So it's not showing when she changed. I want to know when she changed. All right, so obviously not there. We'll go ahead a little bit more. I was told I was a liar earlier and that she was not a moderator for... Okay, so here she's clearly switched. Okay. So that's the 27th. So let's try the 23rd. Do 24th. Another clip from July 15th, 2022. Is she serious? This has to be a joke. When has justice ever been about only donating money? Hello, my name is whatever. I'll be a fraud, but while I'm at it, you want to... What's this go to? Oh, her backup page. Okay. Oh, here she starts talking about Molly. I haven't posted anything with this creator in it or even mentioned her, but boy, that changed. But to explain stories, I'm going to use their own words to explain why people are confused. This live is from July 15th. At this time, it was alleged that Letitia wasn't able to see her son still. Who alleged it? Who alleged it? Previous to this video, there had been numerous pleas addressing the need for an attorney. Letitia created her first Facebook post asking for help on July 4th, 2022, and a GoFundMe was created by family. It's alleged of June 28th. Oh, it's been created by family, it's alleged, on June 28th or 26th. An attorney supposedly wanted 4K as a retainer or stated, yada, yada. However, people are extremely concerned because there has yet to be a single filing in any Arizona courts on behalf of Marvan. It's July 24th and still no movement. And as it stands, Dre is still making the decisions on behalf of Marvan, according to the most recent factual updates. This is part of the issue, is there's been a lot of talk but zero action. The dollar amount raised is extremely large already. It's so confusing to thousands where things actually stand, as there's been so much back and forth discussion, but absolutely zero confirmation or evidence to support that the family has adequate representation. The more answers you search for, the further confusion there becomes. And I'll say it again. I think the family absolutely should have gotten to see Marvan. Remember, this was supposed to be about justice for Marvan. Now, that's interesting. Oh, shoot, let's search Facebook. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Why was it on August 7th? Why was Without a Crystal Ball tagging the CMC Protest Truths page and not the nonsense page? I mean, there's nothing even on the CMC page in August. Why was she tagging them? Like, here, let me share this. So I went to the CMC page and I searched the page for Marvan because I wanted to see like when nonsense was posting shit about Marvan. So we see here I typed in Marvan, and then these are the search results. And here's Without a Crystal Ball. She's posting it to her page, but she's tagged the CMC, the Protest Truths, Nonsense in the Holler. And this says, posted these screenshots in a video on their YouTube channel. Wait a minute. On whose YouTube channel? Is she saying that? Where'd it go? Is she saying that CMC had a YouTube channel? I mean, I thought, is it just me? Am I missing something here? Am I like overlooking something? Because that just seems kind of fucking weird. So, yeah, see, here's the most recent post on this page, June 29th. So why was Katie tagging the CMC page a month and a half after the page's most or last post? And this nonsense had clearly moved on to the nonsense page by then for over a month. Anyways. So why was Katie tagging the CMC page? I mean, that doesn't, I mean, if I lost my mind? I might have lost my mind. I don't know. Did I lose my fucking mind? The YouTube page was originally called CMC something, if I recall. Okay. Someone commented on Katie's page back then, and CMC's truths answered. That's why people were confused and thought Katie was CMC and wondering what CMC even was. It was really weird. Okay. I had to pop in and say hello, I had to pop in and say hello. Hey, pretty Daniels. Oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. How you been? I tell you, when I first started my channel and I was putting the video montages of clips and everything of Katie together, Brittany Daniels' channel is where I found many of those clips. Thank you. I tagged her and everyone I used her clips in, but thank you. Hey, Great Dane Mom. Hey, Lefty, what's up? Karma a bitch is one of my mods. No, it's not Karma a bitch. It's Karma Z bitch. Or beach. Karma Z beach, I think is what it said. So Karma Z-E and then B-E-A-C-H. Yeah, I know the credit thing is weird. You're right, Dash X. Okay. All right, am I tagged anywhere? Nope, I think that's it. Okay. Oh, boy. All right, I'm just going to go over a couple more and then I'm going to wrap this up. I want to see, though, like whereabouts she switched. Anyway, which one was I on? This one. Right? Yes. Okay. Also, if you are new here, buckle up. I don't care if you disagree in the comments. However, we can respect each other's opinions, or you can keep scrolling. I don't block adults usually, but there's a few special ones that get blocked. Yes, my page name is trash, but Facebook won't let me change it yet. Okay. I'm trying. If you have questions, ask. But if you're going to answer others' questions, please provide proof. And that's... Oh my God, some funny shit. I'm all for truth and transparency. This is the last update on anything I can find from the family. I'm posting this for a reason to explain the family is obviously having struggles within. This was posted over 19 hours ago. This is why having a verified spokesperson for the family, which should be the attorney or the representative they've appointed, creators have been going back and forth between family members. No one is being transparent or why certain creators were on YouTube last night still asking for donations for the family after this post was made publicly. Okay. Holy shit, there's a lot of comments. Oh. There's Katie in there running her mouth. When was this? What was the date on this? Let me see. July 24th. The Crystal Ball page didn't have a problem collecting money for this story or collections money for his family until the YouTube and Facebook creators started bickering. I feel all of them collecting money on this is wrong. One way or only way someone should be getting money is for a lawyer. All these YouTubers and Facebook lives collecting money because they gossiping about Marvin and Dre is nuts. In all honesty, it's their responsibility to go sue him, not anyone else's. I don't think a lawyer had anything to do with the mother seeing him since they told Dre they couldn't deny him or deny her. Okay. Close to $20,000 raised or more. How do you know that though? Come on. I don't think you know that. There's Judy. Look at that. The mom is too busy making money off her son to be transparent. I mean, what is this? This is what, like less than about maybe a week prior or less than that. The page, and especially nonsense, they had compassion. They cared about his family. They cared about Letitia. And here you see the start of the fucking hate buildup. We all watch CMC enough to know exactly where all the donations are probably going. Really? What about CMC is relevant here? I mean, maybe you're not one to be judging that shit then, since everywhere you look, you see CMC. It's amazing. She needs to hire an attorney for this. Wait, let me guess, she can't. She's not even on his birth certificate. Legally, she is nothing to Devon. All of this makes me wonder if Dre was actually right about one thing, the family. Wow, okay. You know, here's the thing. Nonsense wants to sit here. Wait a minute. I'm sorry. I want to see something. All right. You know, nonsense wants to sit here and accuse other channels of spreading misinformation or whatever, or feeding into the lies and the, I don't know, the hate speech, or just the hate and everything. What the fuck is this? Like, people are just making up shit off of their heads, or out from their heads now. Like, there's nothing to even suggest like a logical conclusion to jump from one to the next here with some of the stories people are just concocting inside their heads. She is just commenting along with it. I mean, she's clearly the biggest creator of all the things she fucking hates. You know? It doesn't even make sense. So the families can't even keep their story straight now. Nonsense says, well, that's not a now thing. That's been a thing. I've got hours of videos to prove that too. But what do I know? I just try to work with facts. All right. Oh, look at here's Katie Moore in the comments. Molly's the only voice for the family. Where? Oh, more Katie Joy. Oh, look, more Cash Apps donations are limitless. Boy, Katie was right there trying to fucking turn this whole thing all over onto Molly. Y'all need to go comment on my post at Without a Crystal Ball. There is a bunch of new stuff. People need to wake up. Wow, look at that. Nonsense just helped. Nonsense was just like another platform for Katie to sell her shit. A little crazy. All right. So we're on the 23rd. I don't know. Okay, so 22nd. Okay, so here we go, July 22nd. Okay, sorry, I needed to update some things in regard to the last post. My question still stands, and transparency is needed. I do have more proof that I'm holding on to, waiting for some individuals to do the right thing. And yes, I'll drop it all, especially considering these people are posting fundraisers for individuals and no one is being transparent. I received information that Marvan's bio father was in prison. Well, he's not in prison currently, or it's not a lockdown facility like I originally thought. He was sent to jail in 222 and then immediately to a teen challenge residential program. Other people do know the truth, but some are saying the term prison. He needed to get a pass to leave prison. It's not a prison of sorts, but it is part of the terms and conditions of a sentence. He is considered in a facility that he would need to receive a travel permit to leave, for which I do have proof of and proof that others are aware. Again, it's not about someone's past. However, the lies need to stop. They are still raising funds for another trip to see Marvan, but will they even give him another pass to go? YouTubers are passing it off as his job, which it's not, which is what is all this money going to? Like, what did she think the money was going to? Like, was it funding his prison stay or something? And before anyone says a thing about, well, that's his dad, let me say this. He donated a part too. He donated a part to that, but beyond term, there's nothing more. He was incarcerated 99% of okay, so if your argument is, well, he's not really Marvan's dad, then his stay in prison or his whatever past makes no even less of a difference because he's not the father, you're saying. You can't have it both ways. You can't use this against him because he's the father while at the same time saying he wasn't the father. So it's basically like a halfway house. Oh. Okay. Update July 22nd. As of today, Friday, there's not been any new updates given. Okay, Letitia, but at this time had said that she'd been able to see Marvan. This has been made possible by an agreement made with Dre for them to see their Marvan. Unsure who facilitated the visits, but thankfully that's been accomplished. Now, both bio mom, bio dad, step parents on both sides, and a sibling have all been able to see Marvan. His progress and medical status currently are unknown as information is not being released to family as of the last official update. There's been much speculation over alleged movements and if these are involuntary or if he is actually waking up. Hopefully, as time passes, the family will be able to work together for his best interest. Boy, you sure made sure that that wasn't going to happen. The bio father to the oldest two children has filed in Yuma courts in regard to seeking custody. There's been numerous statements. There has been Paige's channel sharing fundraising information on behalf of the father. According to those sources, funds will be used for legal fees in regards to trying to obtain full custody of the girls. Please search on the YouTube channels and Facebook pages for that information if you want to help. Oh, so Nonsense was helping push this GoFundMe? Is that it? This will be a very expensive case considering the judge didn't sign the ex parte orders and is requiring a hearing, and family law matters are costly. Currently, there are numerous pages fundraising. Oh, I read that, didn't I? No, I didn't. Currently, there are numerous pages fundraising on behalf of the families for various needs. Current fundraising streams happening. My understanding is the bio dad stepmom are hoping to return to Tucson to visit Marvan again, and there was also talk about siblings too. There has been a ripple starting in some pages, groups, threads, with people starting to ask questions, but are being blocked for those questions. Sadly, once money becomes the focus of cases, things usually get really messy. And I'm hopeful that it's not the direction the story is heading. But to be completely transparent, this is why I don't share fundraising fundraising items. Donating to anything is a personal choice, but please be wise when doing so, and also make sure you have verified information of what and who you are donating to. If there is any verified updates, I'll pass those on when I see them. If you don't know what verified means, which a lot do not, please use Google. Have a great Friday. Also, I'm attaching Letitia's post she made in Justice for Vaughn group as she's asking for the drama to stop surrounding the YouTubers fighting over this case. A suggestion would be the family to select a family member or friend that they know personally to be their designated spokesperson. That would solve a lot of potential issues, but I'm thinking out loud again. So right here, it's where she flipped, right around the 22nd, it seems. Because this was a very, I think, supportive post of all of Marvan's side of the family. The mother, Letitia, Marwan Sr., step parents, whatever. It definitely wasn't anything disparaging. But I think she was starting to have her, I don't know, starting to flip, I think, there. So the 22nd, I'm curious what went on around then. I feel like this might be on the horizon. It was only like 2 months ago. I ruffled a bunch of feathers, and I feel like I might be headed there again. I really hate getting the bubble guts over situations like this. Why would you say that? I knew something was off with this, and if anyone would figure it out, it would be Nonsense. I feel so bad for Vaughn and the kids, especially the little boy. That's interesting. She says it right there, I think. It was only like 2 months ago I ruffled a bunch of feathers, and I feel like I might be headed there again. Boy, she was sure right about that. I really hate getting the bubble guts over situations like this. Like, I don't know. See, and she says, told you so, sincerely, your intuition. Well, my intuition is telling me that she's full of shit and that she knew exactly what she was doing. In my opinion. It's my opinion. Whatever. All right. So, let me check the chat here, and then I think I'm going to wrap this up. Yeah. So Jess says, I really don't care about internet beef on, but the going real life and destroying Marvan's family is gross and vile. Exactly. And if there's one thing I really picked up on going or reading over the CMC page, and then this page, the CMC page here connects to a few other pages. Huh, that's interesting. Okay, so it connects to the crane pages. I'm sorry, I'm looking at this. Okay, no, they're not in order. All right, so yeah, it connects to the Crane pages, the Cartman Crane, some other page that he's associated with, and it connects to the Angel Crane or whatever, Angela Crane, I forget. And all of those connect to the whole Thunderdome group and whatnot. Thank you. Yeah, I put in there to cool off. So, I forgot what's going with that now. Oh, there's one theme that I've seen just over and over again throughout these pages is that these people have no problem going real life. And I don't mean like just like putting someone's personal information out there or even like their criminal records or shit like that. I mean, personally, I think most criminal records are actually public record. I mean, if you can obtain them just by asking for them, then I think they're public. But they've pretty much orchestrated these like real life attacks, if you will. Attacks, I think, might be kind of a harsh word, but people coming for people's jobs, calling people's jobs, and contacting friends, families, relatives, whatever, of people that they take issue with. And it's not even like, I mean, a lot of people may take issue with these actions, but not to the point where they're going to really give it more than 5 seconds of thought, let alone an actual action on it. But their purity test that they're assigning to people is for having like some sort of right to exist in the manner in which they're existing online or in real life is very, very strict. So, I mean, if anyone a part of their circle, their community, in my opinion, should know that it's not what if your friends there turn on you, but it's when they turn on you, because they turn on everyone, it seems. And they don't stop. Like, I don't know if this is true or not, but I read something on Twitter today. Allegedly Unirock, I don't know, kind of trolled someone extra hard or some shit. I forget what it was. Got him fired from a job, maybe. I forget. Oh yeah, no, got him fired for a job for because the dude worked someplace that sold alcohol, and I guess he didn't prove a couple people or something. So Unirock came after him, accusing him of like, providing alcohol to minors or some shit like that. And allegedly, don't know if this is true. Allegedly, the person then went to unalive themselves, and allegedly, and see, I don't even know if it's true that part happened, let alone the reason in which it happened. So I'm not putting anything out there, but that's the thing, is that going real life and going after someone like that, the response is not, it's not proportionate. I mean, these people are mad or whatever at Dre or Maran or Molly or shit like that. They're mad over something that has no effect or bearing on their lives or the lives of those that they love and hold dear. It has no bearing whatsoever on anything real life anywhere near or around them and where they are. But they will go that extra mile to make that person pay for something they did. And sometimes doing that will have such a negative effect that someone takes that last step too far and unalives themselves. And you think about why that happened. I mean, don't get me wrong. Anyone who takes that last step, there's something going on within them. And I don't think it's really like anyone's fault. But if your actions are that extreme and affect and come at someone else's real life to that degree, and what you're mad about is something that has nothing to do with you and doesn't matter to you or your life or anyone around you or anyone you love, there's something wrong with that. I take issue with that. Like, I mean, we'll all act disproportionately in ways at times, but that's just insane to me. Like, at some point, your actions aren't going to make you win, because there is no more winning at some point. It's crazy to me. I don't know. All right. You heard that once. Yeah, I don't know if it's true, and I'm not saying it's true, but I'm just pointing out that, like, you don't know where anyone else is at, and if you're going to come at someone like that with that much just zest to fucking ruining them, just make sure it's over something fucking worthy, something that supports that kind of a crazy reaction. I don't know what maybe that entails, but I can tell you what it doesn't entail. It does not entail someone states away getting super chats. It just doesn't fucking entail that, in my opinion. So especially as Letitia, for example, has obviously struggled with poverty, and her crimes all relate to abject poverty. A $20 hot check, really? It's shameful what they did to her, and adds to her poverty. Yeah, exactly. Isn't it? I always get the two confused. Is that what they call systematic, like, racism, or wait, what is it? Okay, systemic racism or systematic racism? In the beginning of Defango video, you showed Defango was talking about uni doxing Robert. Oh, was that the dude? Is that who I'm talking about? Because I know, like, the whole reason why I know Defango was doxing Unirock was because Uni apparently went and doxed someone else. Systemic. Thank you, Dash X. I rarely care. Oh, I just noticed you said you're the one who posted that. It's getting late. I'm getting tired, and I've fought all day with this fucking computer. I've had it. Now I get to do it some more tomorrow. All right, so here's the thing. The stream I've been working on, and I'm gonna do it. I might catch some shit for it though. Just I probably should warn the mods a little bit too. But the thing is that how, like, I say it all the time, like, looking at shit through hindsight, it's like truly is a gift, because you see shit that you didn't see. Shit jumps out and you screams at you or whatever that you just were completely oblivious to. And then when you start looking at things through the, new set of eyes, you start to reach different conclusions. And that's kind of what happened with me over something, but not entirely. Just in this one part of this whole, like, there's a whole big situation that can be broken up into parts that all contribute to one thing, and I'm only addressing one of those parts. That's it. So but it's gonna be good. To know, for anyone who's wondering who it is or what it is I'm gonna be talking about, I'll tell you now. Did you see that real Trump? Yes, I did. I saw that. I addressed what he said. He said that Karma's a bitch is his mod, but the name I read was Karma Z Beach. So I don't think it's his mod. I don't know. But anyway, tomorrow I think I'm gonna do the stream. Probably, I don't know when. I think I might do it early before no, I don't know if I'm gonna do it before improv. Actually, I might do it Wednesday. Wednesday might be better. But yeah, Wednesday. So you guys all remember Creep Show Art, right? I'm going to be going over one portion of the shit that went down there, and holy shit, the shit I found. Wow. Like, I'm amazed, fucking amazed that people haven't seen, noticed, pointed this shit out, whatever. It's fucking amazing. It's beyond amazing. Anyway. But so I will end up advertising it, you know, a little bit ahead of time and stuff. But I know that she's the whole thing that went down with her is a little bit like old, I don't know, like old news maybe, but it's not. It's really not. Because it's just it so many similarities and shit. I'll get into it then. But yeah, it's about creep show art. I still don't understand what happened as I came in after the creep show mess. Well, I'm gonna break down a good chunk of that for you. I'm not gonna really touch on too much with the lol cow shit. I am a little bit. I'm going to share information that I learned from other creators and put that out there, but that's the extent of it. I'm not going to go into depth or anything. But just it's amazing. Oh no, it's not really. Well, it's not really creep show art as it's related to Katie, but it does touch on that a little bit. Like that's where the similarities here I'm speaking of. Like that, I do find some similarities and things. Like the whole, it's weird how everything just kind of played out after Creepshow just accused on a very large platform accused Katie of stalking her. I don't know. It's just I don't understand all that. But then none of that matters. What matters is what everything is based on here, because for everyone to reach this level of belief, they had to climb all these steps to get there. Well, and a lot of these steps are contingent on the step below them or previous to them or a step below them. And when you start picking away those steps, then everything else just falls down. And that's what we have here. Like a lot. So anyway, I'm gonna do that tomorrow. I don't want to put it off any longer because I'm talking about it now and I'm like, I want to do it now, but I'm not going to. But yeah. And this is not at all in any way, shape, or form a plea to her innocence. I do not think she is innocent. Just I don't think it's at all what people think. On the IP address thing, yeah, that's going to be interesting too. Okay, all right, I'm gonna sign off here before. But when I said the lol cow shit that I wasn't really gonna touch on, that's mostly like the cookies of it all. I don't understand that. I don't. But a part of this did have to do with IP addresses, not so much with lol cow, but somewhere else. And that's that part I will touch on and go into. But okay. So yeah, okay, I'm signing off before I ruin this more. I'm kind of pissed off I said something, but not really, because it's gonna be good. All right, guys, thanks for being here. And I'm sorry to have broken your balls with the many attempts at live streaming today. Finally, I got it out. Finally, I got to talk and share my thoughts on things and share these things I've learned. And it was very productive, I think, nonetheless, if not also boring. But I'll make up for it for tomorrow's stream. So, bye.